this is another video in my cell reflections series. I like to reflect. I like to go in, slow down, and really take stock of what the lessons that life is trying to teach me. I feel like we live in a world that is just so go, so rush, so hustle, and we really deprive ourselves of learning if we never take the time to just reflect and review and think about what we're learning. You know, how can we ever really avoid making repeat mistakes again and again, going through the same circumstances again and again, and wondering why we keep experiencing the same thing if we never take the time out to reflect and to think about, okay, this is what I've learned, so I don't need to do this again in the future, or just taking the learnings from one circumstance and using them in another circumstance, if you know what I mean. So I'm very reflective. I'm very intentional about the way that I'm living and trying to do everything on purpose and not just live life according to the way society tells you to live. And part of that is, you know, I do daily reflections. So one of the reflections that I've been having recently is I really want to protect my eyes, and I really want to help my body shut down and slow down at night time to enable me to have a really restful period of sleep. And part of that is our screens. Our screens are so bright, and even though all of our phones come with the screen dimmer, you know, the screen is still really bright if it's that night time, and naturally your brain is supposed to be slowing down and releasing hormones that make you feel sleepy, make you feel tired, so you can go to sleep and have a full night's rest. Using screens, using tablets, all of these artificial lighting, it just keeps your brain awake, keeps it active, and prevents your brain from actually slowing down naturally and doing what it's supposed to do at night to help you rest properly. So what I've done recently is I have downloaded the blue light filter app. I used to have it on my phone before, but for some reason I deleted it. No, I know I deleted it because I was just you know what, I need space on my phone to let me get rid of any apps that I don't feel are necessary. But I put it back on my phone because I do believe it is necessary to have this filter on my phone. Because, you know, even with the normal screen dimmer that comes with your phone, I don't feel like it dims the screen enough. And what you should do actually, if you've never downloaded a screen dimmer app on your phone or a blue light filter on your phone, download one of those blue light filter apps and just use it once, and you will see the difference, how much dimmer your screen is with a blue light filter app compared to just a normal screen dimmer that comes with your phone. So yeah, what I've done is I've downloaded the blue light filter app. And let me just read to you the description, what a blue light filter actually does, because all these screens that we use on our tablets, phones, computers, laptops, etc., they all emit blue light, and blue light is really harmful for our eyes and for our brain. Blue light actually influences the circadian rhythm by inhibiting melatonin. So at night time, naturally the sky begins to darken and dim, and that helps our brain release the hormone melatonin, which kind of tells our body to start slowing down and switching off and prepare for sleep. But the blue light that comes out of our screens, that stops your brain from producing as much melatonin, so your body isn't actually slowing down and shutting down as it should be naturally. So it effectively it keeps us awake when we should be getting ready to go to bed, which is very bad because we end up having disrupted sleep or lack of sleep, irregular sleep, stuff like that. So blue light has been scientifically proven to do harm to our eyes, and it poses a real threat to our retinal neurons, so parts of our eyes. So effectively, blue light is really, really bad, and that's why I do suggest, and other people suggest as well, downloading a blue light filter app on your phone and on your tablet, so that when you're reading it in bed with your like bed light, your lamp essentially. when you're using your phone, when the light is off and you're just sitting on your scrolling through Instagram or whatever it is, or reading a book on your iPad or your tablet, whatever it is, put the blue light filter on, and then it will help dim the screen, and it won't prevent your brain from producing the natural hormones it's supposed to be producing to help you get ready for sleep. So that's why blue light is really harmful, and blue light has a certain temperature, or like a certain like wave or frequency to it, and it just basically it's a shorter wavelength compared to compared to red light it is. I do feel like having a blue light filter on your devices is really, really important, especially if you're into holistic living and living a more natural lifestyle. I'm conscious about allowing my body to do what it's supposed to do naturally. So if I can download an app that will help my brain do what it's supposed to do naturally, then I'm all for it. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. If you've used a blue light filter app or something similar on your phone or on your devices, let us know in the comment section, and thank you for watching this video.